Hey guys, Coach Zoe here. Happy Saturday. A lot of Saturday workouts are a little mentally tough. It takes some mental toughness. But just because you see a mile run or a 3-mile run should not mean you don't do it. You can't get better at something you don't do. So if you're scared of a mile run because you feel like you suck at a mile run, what is the only way you're going to get better at a mile run? By doing the mile run. So let's be sure we're not looking at this and being like, I'm not doing it because I had all this running. You know, we have to get through it. Sometimes you feel more accomplished. Of course, if you have injuries, we have some substitutions. But even the rowing is like a 6K row for the 3-mile run. So it is a substantial amount of cardio, but you're not going to get better at something that you continuously avoid. If we avoided our overhead squats altogether, you would have a sucky overhead squat. Things that you don't like and you avoid, you're never going to get better at. It won't just magically appear. So today we're looking at the green mile and double time. The green mile is 4 time, 1 mile run, 50 push-ups, and 30 squat clean thrusters at 135.95. So the 3 movements we're going to look at today are, of course, the run, the pull-ups, and the squat clean thrusters. For the run, this workout allows you to push on that opening mile. So we're really going to push our mile run a little bit farther than we would, usually we conserve our energy. We'll be able to push a little bit on this mile run. You're going to hold a pace that you can hold for around 12 or 15 to 20 minutes. So think about, like, if you're in the 15 and 20 minutes, like what that's going to feel. Your mile run should be in the range. Most people's mile run is in the range of like 6 minutes to 12 to 15 minutes. So that's something to be mindful of. For the pull-ups, if you're great at gymnastics, we want to go ahead and push this movement today. If not, quick sets and quick breaks is also an option. We really just want that chin over the bar and full extension at the bottom. However you get up is up to you. You are allowed to kip and you are allowed to butterfly for these pull-ups. On to the squat clean thrusters. The squat clean thrusters are a squat clean mixed with a thruster. We're looking for quick singles today. What I want you to do is do a squat clean straight into that thruster. So the squat clean needs to be hip below knee crease, and the thruster needs to be full extension, hip, knee, and arm extension at the top. We're gonna rapidly extend those hips to catch the bar into a full front squat. That will be our squat clean. As you stand to extend your hips again, we're gonna use that drive from your hips to press the bar overhead. And that will be your thruster. From that squat up is your thruster. Some movement substitutions. For the pull-up, you can do max reps in 4 minutes. So if you don't have 50 pull-ups in 4 minutes, we can go ahead and do as many reps as we can, but we're gonna max that rep count at 50. So if you do end up hitting 50, you go ahead and move on before those 4 minutes. Or we can do odd object rows. For the run, you can do a 2K row or 100 to 75 calorie assault bike. Tips and tricks is a cardio, gymnastics, and weightlifting workout. So it is kind of all the functions of CrossFit. The workout is designed to allow you to maintain your intensity. So today isn't, a big day for stopping and taking breaks. We're really gonna, maintain that intensity. Give yourself a good rep count that allows you to maintain that intensity, and should take you about 12 to 20 minutes. Just a little note, when I say 12 to 20 minutes, if we're having an 8-mile run, that should be around the 12 to 20 minute mark to complete this. For some other people, this is like for an RX athlete. For others, it will take us a little bit more than 20 minutes to complete, and that is okay. Moving on to double time. This is 4 time, 3-mile run. Every 3 minutes, we do 9 burpees and 21 air squats. So the movements we're going to look at today are 3 movements. We're going to look at our run, our burpees, and our air squats. For the run, we want to breathe through our belly. Trying to keep a 2-2 ratio. So inhale for 2 breaths, exhale for 2 breaths is what we want to maintain. When you control your breathing, you control your mind, and you control your movements. Sometimes we get in our head. Today, 3-mile run. That seems like a lot for some of us. We don't do that on a regular. So finding the mind space to stay in that run and keep moving is going to be important. So a way to keep that in check and control it is by controlling your breathing. On to the air squats, looking for your hips low knee crease and full extension of the top is really all I'm looking for. Your burpees, chest hit the ground, chest and thighs hit the ground, at the bottom, at the top, small clap overhead, and air between those feet. Movement substitutions for the run, 6K row or 12K bike. For tips and tricks, this is a run focused workout with a little added sprinkles of some burpees and some air squats. So it's not all about the run because you are interrupted by those burpees and air squats, but a good portion of it will be your run. On the 0, you will begin with 9 burpees and 21 air squats and then go into your run. Have a watch on you so that you can keep track of your time. If you have an Apple Watch, just set the timer so you know every 3 minutes to stop. Or if you have any one of those apps, there's definitely some good apps on the App Store that will tell you 3 minutes. It'll tell you every 3 minute kind of clock to let you know. This should take you 30 minutes plus. But we're going to cap it at 40 minutes today. So you're going to stop at that 40-minute mark, and if you did not finish your work, you're just going to mark it in SugarWOD as not completed and what you got to. For your burpees and air squats, it should take you about a minute to a minute and 30 seconds to complete. So just keep that in mind. You really want to move through those. You don't want to eat up a lot of time on that so you can get back to that run. So it gives you another a minute and 30 to 2 minutes to allow you to progress on the run. So you want to give yourself enough time within that 3 minutes that you're not only just spending time on your burpees and air squats, so you give yourself a little bit of time to keep running. This will feel like a 5-mile run. You do have some burpees and some air squats. This is going to take some breathing out of you, so it's going to feel like a longer run even though you're only running 3 miles. But just keep going. Pace it from the beginning like we always say. Stay consistent with your pace, with your run. Don't start off too hot and forget that you have all these burpees and these air squats to do. Keep a good pace that you can maintain for 30 plus minutes. Today is not about going fast on any one station. It is really about just moving and continuing to, get through those burpees and air squats within a nice time domain. If we take, 2.5 minutes on that, it only gives you 30 seconds to run. So there's all my tips, tricks, movement details, and movement substitutions for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, Sunday, for our last workout of the week. Bye, guys.